Welcome to HVTV1 Student News, live on HVTV1.com. The following is a special presentation of the Hidden Valley High School Mustangs of Murphy, Oregon. Welcome to the Bi-Mart Game and Event of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. This event is sponsored in part by Oregon California Supply, by Fields Ace Home Center, by Southern Oregon Sanitation, by CircleK.com, powered by Colvin Oil, by Robco, and by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Hidden Valley High School Athletics and Activities is also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors like Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, Pete Allen Surveying, by Stephen Stark Excavation, Dar Benton Construction, by Southern Oregon Audio Visual, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Thanks for watching HVTV1 Student News live on HVTV1.com.
Hello everybody and welcome to HVTV1 Student News and the Bi-Mart Game of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. Today's game is presented in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde, Stephen Stark Excavation, Peter Allen Surveying, Don Carter Enterprises, Oregon California Supply, and Southern Oregon Sanitation. Hello everybody, I'm Josh Eldridge along with Chris Mills-Price, coming to you live from Hidden Valley High School and the Evergreen Federal Bank tournament hosted here at Hidden Valley High School. We're ready to bring you another exciting event from HVTV1.com. Today's game features the Hidden Valley Mustangs and, of course, the St. Mary's Crusaders. We'll get into everything that you've missed here from the Evergreen Federal Bank tournament and, of course, a preview of this matchup here coming up next on HVTV1.com.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your Bi-Mart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart Pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bi-Mart, get ready for your season for less.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. It's the Evergreen Federal Bank tournament here at Hidden Valley High School, and we're going to give you a snippet of what you've missed here. We just actually finished up a great game. We went into overtime, as a matter of fact, so that's why we're just a tad bit delayed. A 50-49 victory for North Marion over the Banks girls team. Again, that's the number one, or excuse me, yeah, so Banks versus North Marion, a 50-49 overtime game is why you missed us for just about 10 minutes there. On the boys' side of things, though, just a quick snippet. So a Skyline foe for Hidden Valley, Phoenix. They played South Umpqua very early this morning at 8 a.m. They won 86-56. Just a blowout by Phoenix there. As a matter of fact, they're ranked number 8 in the state. We'll get to a little bit of the top 10 rankings just a tad bit later. On the girls' side of things, though, we take a look. So North Marion, like we just said, beat Banks 50-49, and then later on in the evening, right after this game, as a matter of fact, the Hidden Valley girls play the Brookings Harbor girls. That's at 8 p.m. We won't be able to cover that for you here on HVTV1.com. However, we will bring you tomorrow night's game versus the North Marion Huskies, again, the team that just got a great overtime win against the Banks Braves. So going to be a good one there. Hope you can join us. Again, tune in at about 6:20, 6:30, depending on how the rest of the day goes, right here on HVTV1.com. Get into this matchup just a little bit, though, with the time we have. We're running out of time, in fact, but we'll give you a brief preview of Hidden Valley season so far. They opened up the season with a loss against Madras, lost that one 88-64. They won a couple straight, one against Illinois Valley, one against South Umpqua. If you want to watch the replay of the South Umpqua game, go to HVTV1.com or on our YouTube page at HVTV1 Student News. We covered that one. It was an 80-59 win for Hidden Valley. Since then, they've lost a couple straight. Lost to Marist on the 11th, and then a couple days later lost to Brookings on the road, 70-60. Now they look to redeem themselves against St. Mary's here tonight at home in front of a little bit of a smaller home crowd, but this place has been going all day long. The Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament. We'll tell you more about that in just a few minutes, but in the meantime, we'll tune into public address announcer Dale Fisher.
It is the next to the last game on the main court for the Evergreen Federal Bank Winter Basketball Tournament, and we have the St. Mary's Crusaders visiting the Hidden Valley Mustangs. Let's meet the teams for tonight's matchup. First, the visiting Crusaders for St. Mary's, coached by Kevin Dixon. A 5'8" junior, number 2, Ian Rista. A 6'2" junior, number 11, Francis Okiya. A 6' senior, number 23, Gavin Rajakapal. A 6'2" sophomore, number 24, Nathan Sternenberg. And a 6'5" junior, number 34, Trayvon Foster. And now, your Hidden Valley Mustangs, coached by Alex Keller. A 6' junior, number 11, Jonathan Bird. A 6'1" senior, number 20, Garrett McGinnis. A 6'5" senior, number 21, Joe Blanton. A 6'1" senior, number 24, Parker Ross. And a 6' sophomore, number 32, Matthew Iwabisu. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise and gentlemen remove your caps as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Hidden Valley Junior, Miss Jocelyn Nichols.
looks like we're about ready to get into it here at Hidden Valley. We'll bring up the scoreboard brought to you by Evergreen Federal Bank. It is the Evergreen Federal Bank tournament here at Hidden Valley High School. So again, the 5 on the floor for Hidden Valley right now is number 21, the senior Joseph Blanton. He's going to be doing the tip-off here for the Mustangs. Out there as well is number 32, Matthew Iwamizu. Number 20, Garrett McGinnis. Number 24, Parker Wright. And number 11, Jonathan Bird out there for Hidden Valley. In the face-off for St. Mary's, that's number 24. Number 34, Trayvon Foster. St. Mary's winning the tip-off. Explosive right out of the gate. Iwamizu with the first rebound for Hidden Valley. Nice screen by McGinnis. Passing it off to Blanton on top. Nice tip by Foster. St. Mary's now with the ball. First turnover of the game for Hidden Valley. Looking inside. A steal from Joseph Blanton. Still scoreless. We're 30 seconds in. Jonathan Bird working. Had a little bit of room there. McGinnis for three. It's good. He sinks it. Open up the game for Hidden Valley. First points of the game go to Garrett McGinnis. Now a shot from way deep. That was number 2, Aaron Hristrov, excuse me, sorry. Another shot from deep. Good ball movement from the Crusaders. Keeping it moving. Foster now throwing it to the inside, but covered by McGinnis. He's going to steal that one away. Another turnover for the Mustangs. Playing good defense early. Hoping to keep up that pace. We're 2 minutes in now. And that one's going to end up going out of bounds. Inbounding it is going to be Matt Iwamizu. He's going to shoot. That was mid-range, and he's going to get another couple points for Hidden Valley. Working it on the inside, passing it back to Hristrov. Nice pass. Foster goes up, but it doesn't fall for him. McGinnis is going to take that one, and Hidden Valley now back on the offensive. Parker Wright, the senior, up against Foster. Now Joe Blanton going to end up being fouled. So these two teams meeting in other sports. They met in football earlier this season. That was on October 5th, where Hidden Valley, they would fall 34-16 against St. Mary's. That was on the road in Medford. A close game at the beginning, but eventually St. Mary's would end up pulling away, taking that one with ease. They ended up losing. St. Mary's ended up losing in the first round of the football playoffs this season. Jeremiah Noga in the game now for the Mustangs. A nice steal. Hristrov by himself, challenged only by Parker Wright, but he's going to dump it in. 7-2. Now the Mustangs still lead. Inside to Noga. Jonathan Bird trying to work inside. Pass it all the way to Parker Wright. He shoots from three. No good. Bird can't grab the rebound. Instead, that's going to go to Nathan Sternenberg from St. Mary's. Foster goes up, can't quite get it. Hristrov passing it back into Foster. Playing aggressive. Joe Blanton with the block, but it's going to roll out of bounds. Trayvon Foster, a junior. He's 6'5", number 34 for St. Mary's. Looms big next to 6'5" Hidden Valley member of the team, Joe Blanton. That's with the ball. It's tipped by Noga, though, and Parker Wright now in possession, playing a little bit fast. Foster almost stealing that one away, and Hidden Valley, they're going to slow down and try to set up some offensive play. Iwamizu from 3. That one's going to be off, but Noga getting the rebound. Noga from 3. No good again. St. Mary's going to steal that one away. Oh, a steal! Jeremiah Noga jumping midair. Jonathan Bird now racing for the pass. He tries to keep it in bounds. Not quite. It's not to be. An incredible steal from Jeremiah Noga there. That's St. Mary's 4th turnover already, and we're going to have a timeout. We're going to take it to the score 7-2 on the Evergreen Federal Bank and Bi-Mart scoreboard. You're watching HVTV1.com.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your Bi-Mart pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bi-Mart, get ready for your season for less.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. The score 7-2. Hidden Valley leading the St. Mary's Crusaders very early. We got 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. We touched a little bit on the matchup between Hidden Valley and St. Mary's football teams earlier this season. 34-16 win for the Crusaders in that one. A couple of guys sharing responsibilities on both teams for Hidden Valley. You got guys like Jeremiah Noga, Jake Tackett, along with Parker Wright, Matt Iwamizu, all on that team in that football season for Hidden Valley, looking to get redemption against some of the same guys from St. Mary. Shooting from 3 off the rim, and Iwamizu is going to get the rebound. Bird passing it off to Iwamizu now. Parker Wright taking point, trying to command his offense, and he's going to end up getting fouled. So some of the same guys from St. Mary's that are looking to keep it good against Hidden Valley. Aliloa Ke'ewalehua, big name there. His team and his entire school calls him by the name of Brother. That's what we're going to do here on the broadcast, and be sure to remind you as we move forward. Along with him, we got Gavin Rajagopal and Nathan Sternenberger, all on that football team looking to stay good against Hidden Valley. Ezra McLean now in the game for Hidden Valley, number 3. Noga. Now Jonathan Bird on the outside for 3. It's good! Ball is called dead, though, before it's shot. So take it all back, but a nice shot from Jonathan Bird nonetheless. Still 7-2. Into Foster. Put some zip on that pass, and it's good for 3. Sternenberger cutting the lead to just 2 for Hidden Valley. There's a McLean moving on the inside. He loses the ball. So the Crusaders in the dark uniforms going to remain on the defensive here. Hidden Valley and Jeremiah Noga inbounding the ball in the white uniforms are here on their home court in Murphy for the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament. Thanks to them and President Jeff Hyde helping put on this tournament, and of course supporting HVTV1, Jacob Tanner. Trying to give some love to some sponsors, and he's sinking threes like it's no one's business. 10-5 for Hidden Valley. Trying to answer right back was Hristov. He's going to try again. That one off the backboard. Can't get the rebound. The ball's still up. Ezra McLean going to grab that one. McLean 6'2". Shooting guard now. McGinnis off the rim. And Hristov going to grab the rebound. The ball is loose from Jacob Tanner. A nice good defensive play there. And now Foster races down the other side of the court. Joe Blanton again just throwing his hands up. You're not going to get past that 6'5" senior. And second-year head coach Alex Keller is fired up about that one. You don't see him get too emotional out there, but he is fired up right now. 10-5 in favor of Hidden Valley. Foster trying to get around Blanton. A lot of contact made, but he's going to fight through it with the layup. 10-7 now. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play. Jacob Tanner. It's going to be guarded. Whistle's blown. He was guarded by Francis Okeya. St. Mary's going to get the ball after the foul. 2 minutes left, 10-7. St. Mary's only 2 losses on the season, both of those to a Skyline team, Phoenix. Pretty close games. In fact, Foster moving in, keeping it on the outside. Traveling against St. Mary's, but both of their losses to Phoenix, one coming earlier this month. Actually, in fact, both of them coming earlier this month. The one on the 8th, a 63-60 loss, and then earlier, in fact, yesterday here at this tournament, 76-58, the loss for St. Mary's. Otherwise, 4-2 on the season, beating teams like North Valley, Bandon, Etna from California, and again, Etna. So 4-2 on the season for the Crusaders, but they do trail the Hidden Valley Mustangs. McGinnis for 3, a nice shot, and he's going to sink it. McGinnis, his second 3 on the night. Shooting 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. It's going to net him 6 points on the night so far. Inbounding the ball for St. Mary's, that was number 12, Cody Connor. Foster from the free throw line, no good. Ezra McLean with the rebound. Jacob Tanner moving on the inside. Now it's McLean's duty. Jeremiah Noga from the free throw line working inside, but it's going to be knocked down by Trayvon Foster. Now Tanner from 3. No good, and okay, he's going to get the rebound for St. Mary's. A lot of fast-paced ball movement from the Crusaders. Sometimes that happens, they move a little bit too fast, and it's going to be Hidden Valley's ball. 6th turnover for St. Mary's. Under a minute now, 51 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Game moves fast, a lot of fast-paced action. Garrett Haggerty, one of the other tall folks from Hidden Valley. Haggerty stands at 6'4". Another 3 sunk there for the Mustangs. 30 seconds now. McGinnis stealing that one. He's passing it into Tanner a little bit too hard. Tanner has to reset now. Passing it off to Jeremiah Noga, now to McLean. Hidden Valley a chance to try to slow it down a little bit, but they're going to keep the pace right up, and it's going to cost them. Another turnover for the Mustangs. 11 seconds, the ball goes out of bounds. 16-7 though, the Mustangs coming out with a fire interventions. They've lost 2 straight. Noga passing it off to Tanner. 2 seconds. McGinnis from deep 3-point range, almost making it in there, but a great first quarter for Hidden Valley. 16-7 the score after one. We'll return with the second quarter coming up next on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. We're starting the second quarter here in Murphy at the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament. Hidden Valley leads 16-7 over the St. Mary's Crusaders. So far they've been led by Garrett McGinnis. He's got 9 points tonight, all 3 of them coming off the 3 ball beyond the arc. He's 3 for 4 tonight in that respect. Otherwise, Hidden Valley, a couple other points coming from Parker Wright and Matt Iwamizu. A couple points from both of those guys each. Iwamizu rebounding it, or inbounding it, I should say, into Jonathan Bird. Also out there for Hidden Valley is Parker Wright and Joe Blanton. along with Garrett McGinnis, the scoring leader. Blanton from the free throw line. He's going to get it in there for a couple points. Hidden Valley now extending this lead to 11. Biggest of the night so far for the Mustangs. Working it inside, a lot of pressure from the Hidden Valley defense. Jonathan Bird now up against Hristov, passing it off to Foster. Now St. Mary's trying to close it down. Hristov for three, he's going to sink it. Hristov's got 5 points on the night with that three. Bird passing it inside to Umezu. Parker Wright's going to get a chance to shoot from beyond the arc. It's no good, but Bird getting the rebound. Hidden Valley shooting a lot more from beyond the arc tonight, but McGinnis is going to do it from the mid-range, and he's going to do it well. 20-10, Hidden Valley leading now by 10. Foster was up against Blanton, but the senior Joe Blanton, standing 6'5", he's a wall up there, and you're not going to get past him. Parker Wright moving in there, might have taken a couple extra steps, but not called, and the whistle's blown. It's going to be a foul against, I believe that's Trayvon Foster. Yeah, the 6'5" junior from St. Mary's. He's already got one on the night so far. Joe Blanton trying from the mid-range there, no good. Foster, he's going to get the rebound. Hristov passing it off to Sternenberg. Hristov for three, no good off the backboard, but okay, going to get the rebound. Keep St. Mary's alive. Sternberger for three, no good. Iwamizu with the rebound. And now Jonathan Bird, point guard, commanding his offense, trying to get something rolling. They're leading by 10, can take their time here. 10 points isn't necessarily a comfortable lead by any stretch, but at least you can start to relax just a tad, play your game. And that's one of the things that Hidden Valley, they do well. Alex Keller, coach, second year. Over and back against Jonathan Bird, but Alex Keller, a second-year head coach. You know, Hidden Valley, he teaches his kids, play their game. Don't worry too much about what the other guys are doing, but we just got to play, what we know, what we want to do, and how to do it. And so far, it's working out for Hidden Valley. Iwamizu walking it off, he's good. But a little bit of a collision there between him and Nathan Sternenberg. Noga and Tanner coming in for McGinnis and Iwamizu. So the five on the court right now for the Mustangs: Jeremiah Noga, Parker Wright, Joe Blanton, Jonathan Bird, and Jacob Tanner. Trayvon Foster trying to find some room at Hidden Valley. Their defense is tight. A shot from beyond the arc, and okay, going to get the rebound. Passing it off to Sternenberg, now to Hristov, inside to Foster, and he's just going to launch it towards the wall. Another turnover for the Crusaders. That's 8 for him on the night. Bird passing it off to Tanner. Staying put, Tanner likes to explode when he sees a hole. He's going to stay still otherwise. But when he sees that hole, man, he is going to explode it. Noga passing it off to Blanton. A fantastic pass from Jeremiah Noga. And Joseph Blanton finishes it off with a couple points for Hidden Valley. Foster from the free throw line, no good. Now Jacob Tanner stealing that one. He's going to get in front of Foster. Oh my goodness, almost an incredible play. Joseph Blanton looked like he had the rebound, but instead it's going to be Sternenberger. Now hustling down against Parker Wright. He's going to get fouled. And he's going to shoot two. Meantime, we'd like to remind you that HVTV1 is brought to you by Southern Oregon Sanitation. Southern Oregon Sanitation. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. So making his first free throw there. Now going to get a chance for his second. That's Nathan Sternenberg. He's going to make both of them. This lead now for Hidden Valley, only 10. Jonathan Bird now Passing it off to Tanner. Likes to sit right back up there. Jonathan Bird getting on the inside. And Hristoff is going to reach in and foul Jonathan Bird. Bird shoots for, no, they're not going to. Looks like he was setting up to shoot for two there, and I was like, that's only a reach and foul. He doesn't shoot there, so Jeremiah Noga, he's going to inbound it now. Substitution for St. Mary's, Aiden Young now in the game. Out there with him is number 25, Sean Snyder, along with number 2, Iran Hristov. Nathan Sternberger out there as well, the 5 out there for St. Mary's. Jonathan Bird trying to steal that one. He's going to be hit with a foul. McGinnis coming in for Jonathan Bird. Hidden Valley keeping the turnovers down. They've only got 4 so far on the night, and we're about 5 minutes out from halftime. Deep pass. Now Sternberg passing it off to Rajagopal. Trying to scramble for the rebound. Back on the outside to Rajagopal. Almost a nice 3-ball. A good attempt by Josh Banton. Gavin Rajagopal, number 23 for St. Mary's, was the running back. And a good one at that. One of the many feared players from that St. Mary's Crusaders roster. Again, they would go on and lose in the first round of the playoffs in the season, along with Hidden Valley. Hidden Valley also losing in the first round of the playoffs to Burns. But Jacob Tanner, he wants us to forget about that because Hidden Valley is now leading by 10. Timeout's called by head coach Alex Keller. And we're going to take a timeout. The score is 22-12 here, the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament on HVTV1.com.
Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K, powered by Colvin Oil, and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. It's HVTV1's presentation of the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament here at Hidden Valley High School. The Mustangs lead 22-12 over the St. Mary's Crusaders. Blanton up against Foster in double coverage, but Parker Wright going to try to work on the inside. It's tipped away, but Noga is going to do a good job of keeping with it. McGinnis from 3, and he's going to sink it. Great job from McGinnis, having an absolute monster of a game. That's his 4th shot from long range. And he's got 14 points of Hidden Valley's 25. An absolute monster game from him so far. Passing it deep to Tanner. Had a little trouble handling that one, but he's going to move inside with the layup, and it's good. Hidden Valley now leading by 15, their biggest of the night. Foster having trouble handling that one. Joe Blanton going to pass it off to Parker Wright. He's up against 2 guys, and my goodness! Fighting through the contact, Parker Wright with the layup, and he's going to get an opportunity to make this a 3-point play. Parker Wright's got 4 points on the night so far. And a timeout is going to be called. 29-12, you're watching HVTV1.com.
HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. It's HVTV1's presentation of the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament at Hidden Valley High School. 29-12, Parker Wright is going to get a chance to shoot for the third point on a three-point play. He's going to sink it, so Parker Wright converting on that opportunity there. Making it an even 30 points for Hidden Valley. St. Mary's, they continue to play fast-paced, and so far it's costed them a high amount of turnovers, but they're going to converge on a couple points there. But they've got 9 turnovers on the night. St. Mary's doesn't. McGinnis shoots from 3 again, but Foster going to get the rebound. 3 minutes to go till halftime here in Murphy. 30-14 the score, with the Mustangs leading. A surprising lead at that, at least I think. I think it's okay to say that. The Mustangs, they've lost a couple straight to Marist and Brookings. Both pretty big losses, 79-66 against Marist and 70-60 against Brookings. But coming out with a vengeance tonight, especially the ball handler Garrett McGinnis, number 20 of Hidden Valley. Now going to shoot for 3 again. He's going to miss that one, though. And getting the rebound for St. Mary's. As Francis Okea into Trayvon Foster. And Foster is going to get fouled. I'd like to remind you that HVTV1 is brought to you by Oregon California Supply. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for your construction, logging, rigging, hose, and hydraulic lines and fittings. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Jeremiah Noga coming out of the game. Matt Iwamizu coming in for the Mustangs. Foster 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and McGinnis with the rebound. He's having an excellent game, passing it off to Jonathan Bird. Now Hidden Valley playing quick on the offensive. Two and a half minutes till halftime. Hidden Valley almost doubling, in fact more than doubling St. Mary's points. Number 1, Ryan Harry, we're going to see him for the first time tonight, coming in for Garrett McGinnis. Ryan Harry, a 6'1" senior, coming in for Hidden Valley. McGinnis, though, must be tough to sit him. He's 4 for 5 from beyond the arc, and he's got 14 points on the night for Hidden Valley. Ezra McLean. At the top of the arc, Matt Iwamizu passing it off to Jonathan Bird. The St. Mary's defense doing a better job of not letting them get inside here. St. Mary's continues to play fast-paced, but it's hurt their turnover numbers, and there was one right there, another one. That makes 10 even for them on the game. The Crusaders 10 turnovers, as opposed to Hidden Valley's just 5 on the night so far. Joseph Blanton now passing it off to Matt Iwamizu. Hidden Valley staying on the outside until they pass it off to Joseph Blanton. Ryan Harry working around Blanton with a nice screen, but it's going to be stolen by Trayvon Foster. So he's going to be able to shoot a couple free throws here. We got a minute and a half left until halftime. Hidden Valley leading by a total of 14. Biggest lead of the night for the Mustangs is 16. Foster looks to shorten that lead just a little bit. He's 0 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. And now Hidden Valley and Jonathan Bird looking to get a little bit more work done before halftime. McGinnis in heavy coverage against Rykov. Jonathan Bird for 3, no good, but Ryan Harry with the rebound, tries to put it up. Said it's going to be Aiden Young with the rebound. Fighting for the ball, okay, double coverage, finally getting it off to Foster. He's going to try to power up inside against Joe Blanton, and you're not getting around him. It's the 4th time he's tried that, and Blanton is as good as a brick wall in the paint. Under a minute now, 50 seconds. Hidden Valley going to hold on to this one, at least for the foreseeable future. Passing it off to Harry, now inside to Blanton, covered by Foster. It's tipped away, and a steal coming out for Jacob Reynolds. Okay, working inside. Rykov for 3. No good. Rebound coming from Ryan Harry. 23 seconds, still 30-16. The Mustangs showing a bit of grit coming out here and leading by 14. Ryan Harry going to shoot for 2 here with 23 seconds left to go in the first half. Stay with us during halftime. We'll give you a brief look at the first half and what's to come for the rest of this game and, of course, tomorrow here at the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament in Murphy, Oregon at Hidden Valley High School. Harry up for 1. It's no good. Score remains 30-16. St. Mary's still playing fast pace, and it's going to result in another turnover. Garrett McGinnis passing that one off to Joe Blanton. Timeout's called by second-year head coach Alex Keller. We're going to take one, 12 seconds remain in the first half in this 30-16 ball game. You're watching it on HVTV1.com.
TV1 is presented in part by Bimart. Bimart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with Bimart. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. 30-16 is the score here in Murphy at the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament between the Mustangs and the St. Mary's Crusaders. The Mustangs coming back strong after losing 2 straight earlier this week. Jake Tanner in the final 10 seconds. .1 second. We'll see what St. Mary's can do with the final 1 1/10 second. In fact, Hidden Valley is going to get possession of the ball. We'll see who McGinnis decides to hand it off to try to get this last shot off. It's going to be Jacob Tanner. He shoots from 3 and up against the rafters, tries to launch it as hard as he can. The halftime, going into halftime, the score is 30-16. Stay with us during halftime. We'll give you a brief recap of what we have here and, of course, what's coming up for the rest of the day and tomorrow at the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament right here on HVTV1.com.
Jeremiah Noga, sophomore, play power forward.
Garrett McGinnis, power forward, number 20, senior. Jonathan Bird, point guard, junior.
Parker Wright, guard, senior.
Matthew Mizu, guard, sophomore.
Ryan Harry, guard, senior.
One senior, forward. Garrett Haggerty, senior, post. Gabe Birchfield, I'll play forward.
Jacob Tackett, forward, sophomore.
Ezra McLean, sophomore, point guard. Jacob Tanner, junior, point guard.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. It's the presentation of the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament here in Murphy, Oregon, in the campus of Hidden Valley High School. We're in the second to last game here of the day, and we'll give you a look at that schedule here in just a few minutes. But first, we're worried about this matchup between the Mustangs and the Crusaders. Hidden Valley coming out with a little bit of fire, leading 30-16 coming into halftime against a St. Mary's team who's 4-2 and has only lost a couple times, both to Phoenix High School, who's ranked 8th in the state at the 4A level. Both those losses were 63-60 and 76-58. That loss to Phoenix, the second one at least, coming yesterday here at this tournament at Hidden Valley High School. St. Mary's also beat North Valley and Bandon, as well as Etna High School from California twice. But Hidden Valley definitely came into this one, at least in a lot of people's opinions, as an underdog, and they've still got a second half left to play, but ahead by 14. They've at least got to play a little bit more comfortably, as opposed to they have the last couple games. Both losses coming earlier this week, one to Marist Catholic and one to Brookings. Their two wins were Illinois Valley and South Umpqua. South Umpqua, you want to watch that replay, you can watch it right here on HVTV1.com or our YouTube page at HVTV1 Student News. That was a win for Hidden Valley. A 80-59 win for the Mustangs. Again, they also beat Illinois Valley, but they lost to Madras and, of course, Marist and Brookings Harbor as well. But Hidden Valley looking to go 3-3 on the season. Take a look at the full standings in the Skyline Conference. Phoenix, the 8th-ranked team in the state, is on top of it all. They're 4-1 before league play. Klamath Union follows them. They're also 4-1. Number 9-ranked team in the state, Mazama, is 3rd in the Skyline Conference. They're 2-1. Following them is Henley and Hidden Valley, both 2-3 teams. And finally, rounding out the Skyline Conference is North Valley. They are 2-5. And going on elsewhere around the state, Illinois Valley, they travel to Klamath Falls to play Henley. And Klamath Union there at the Anderson tournament. North Valley, they play Sutherland today at the South Coast Les Schwab tournament. Next time out for a couple of these Skyline teams, just for keeping tabs, Illinois Valley, they keep at it in Klamath Falls. They play Mazama next. And North Valley, they play against Marshfield. And just to give you a rundown of the OSA top 10, at least at the 4A level. Again, St. Mary's a 3A team, but here they are at the 4A levels. Banks, their next game is against Gladstone. Again, they lost earlier today to North Marion. Number 2, Seaside, they're at Scappoose. Number 3 is Marshfield. They are at home against North Valley. Number 4, Staten. They're at number 2, Seaside. They play that game tomorrow, but again, Seaside plays tonight at Scappoose. Number 5, Sweet Home, they're at Malala. North Marion plays Banks tonight as well. Woodburn and Hillsborough going at it. Number 8, Phoenix is at South Umpqua. Mazama is at home against the 2A Illinois Valley. And number 10, Willamette, they're at the South Coast Les Schwab tournament along with North Valley. And I'm sure you can hear him. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Mr. Green and the Hidden Valley pep band, making it all loud and a lot of energy coming from this gym tonight. But if you'll remember, St. Mary's and Hidden Valley, they played earlier this season. Not in basketball season, I should say, but earlier this school year, football hit. St. Mary's won 34-16, but Hidden Valley ended up having a pretty good season in football to close out this halftime break. We'd like to give you a quick reminder of how that season turned out for Hidden Valley football. So enjoy the 2018 Mustang highlights from football, their first playoff appearance in 10 years.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. Halftime winding down here at the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament. 30-16 the score between the Mustangs and the Crusaders. Hidden Valley and St. Mary's. Take a look at what's up next for both of these teams. For St. Mary's, their next challenge is Lost River. That's tomorrow here at the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament against Lost River, California. For Hidden Valley, their next game is against South Umpqua. Last time they played South Umpqua was an 80-59 victory. Again, you can watch that replay right here on HVTV1.com or our YouTube page at HVTV1 Student News. We move to the third quarter, just about ready to get started here on HVTV1.com. Going to reset the five for Hidden Valley. Again, in the light uniforms, Mustangs written across in the blue and orange. In the game for them, Garrett McGinnis, Jonathan Bird, Parker Wright, 6'5" senior Joe Blanton, and Matthew Iwamizu all out there for Hidden Valley as we get set back into this game. And if you're watching at home right now, you want to come out, we still got one more game tonight. The Hidden Valley girls, they play right after this against Brookings. Second day of the tournament here. Won't be covering it on HVTV1.com, but it is happening right here at Hidden Valley High School. Jonathan Bird going to get fouled right out of the gate. So not even 10 seconds in, and the 11th turnover committed for St. Mary's this game. Leading scorer for Hidden Valley is Garrett McGinnis. He's got 14 on the night. He's also got four of those coming from three-pointers. Jonathan Bird missing his first one. Bird's second free throw attempt, no good, but McGinnis going to get the rebound. Back to Iwamizu from the top of the arc. Easy three-pointer for Matthew Iwamizu. 33-16, Hidden Valley extending upon this lead. Now leading, well, 33-19 now. Leading now just by 14. Foster, a great move to get around Jonathan Bird. That's no good. Parker Wright got the rebound on that one, and Hidden Valley looking to keep the energy up, and St. Mary's doing the same, playing fast pace all night. Bird now handling it at the top of the arc, over to Iwamizu. Slowing it down, but moving on the inside to Bird. Fadeaway jump shot, no. Inbounding it for Hidden Valley was Matt Iwamizu, over to Jonathan Bird. Hidden Valley still on the offensive, 33-19 the score. And now handling the ball is senior Parker Wright, being close guarded by Nathan Sternenberg. Passing it to Iwamizu, trying to get on the inside. He's going to inbound it. Fighting for that one with him was number 25, Sean Snyder, for St. Mary's. Joseph Bland on the inside, easy enough for him, standing 6'5", going to knock down a couple points for Hidden Valley. Again, look at the points created from Garrett McGinnis. Joseph Bland doing the same thing defensively and a little bit to his offense now. He's got 6 points on the night, but just being a wall down there in the paint. You can see him working it down there. A nice three from Hristrov, but no. But Foster puts it back up and in. A nice rebound and score from him. 35-21. McGinnis being guarded by Foster. Jonathan Bird scrambling for it, and he's going to get it. McGinnis thought he had a chance to shoot for three, but he's going to go for it from mid-range. It's off the... Joe Bland end up on the ground. Inbounding it for the Crusaders. It's going to be Nathan Sternenberg. Priest off the point, handling for St. Mary's, now off to Foster. Five and a half remaining left in the third quarter. 35-21, Hidden Valley, a big lead. 14 points. It's been 14 points pretty much since the end of the second quarter. Bird inside to Parker Wright. Looked like an attempted alley-oop there, but Ezra McLean coming in, and he's going to get it easily, uncontested. 37-21. Hristrov moving inside from the free throw line. A nice job to get the point there. He's also fouled. He's going to get a chance for a three-point play. HVTV1 is brought to you by Southern Oregon Sanitation. For yard debris and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. Parker Wright, a nice move to get inside. Joseph Blanton getting it from inside the arc that time. Couple points for the Mustangs, 39-23. Foster, every time he passes the ball, it's launched out of a cannon, but pretty easy for Hidden Valley to tip. It's on a rope every time, and the Mustangs able to tip it and create a chance for their defense to reset. Christoph trying to move inside around Jeremiah Noga. Nice move there. Foster getting up there. He is 6'5", a junior. Trying to get that rebound and in, but he got up there. 39-24 now. Sternenberger with the rebound that time. Christoph tried with the alley-oop for Foster. Man, he can get up there. He's about ready to try and dunk one of these balls coming at him. But trying to play fast creates those turnovers. That's the 13th of the night for St. Mary's. Hidden Valley leading by 15. Guarded closely, Jonathan Bird now passing it off to Ezra McLean. Back to Bird, now inside to Haggerty. Off his own shoe, just unfortunate. Sternenberger now trying to race to the net. He's going to try to go up, but he loses control of it up against Jonathan Bird. Foster skirmishing for that one, but he's going to put it up and in for a couple points for St. Mary's. He's going to be fouled in the process, a chance for a three-point play to try to inch the Crusaders back into this game. So again, the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament here in Murphy, Oregon, campus of Hidden Valley High School. Over 3 days, 24 boys games in total. And special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde for helping put on this tournament, as well as supporting HVTV1 and Hidden Valley Athletics. Jonathan Bird, a nice play there, adds a couple to the lead for Hidden Valley, 41-27. Playing great defense against the likes of Trayvon Foster and Ristov. Okay, passing it over, but Parker Wright going to tip that one. Foster trying to work inside, and Ezra McLean going to end up stealing that one, passing it inside to Parker Wright. He's pretty good in contact, not able to get that one through, but it's going to roll out of bounds. Jeremiah Noga is going to inbound it in. The other Mustangs on the court with him, Ezra McLean, Jacob Tanner, Joe Blanton, Ezra McLean coming out for Ryan Harry, and of course Parker Wright. All in the game for Hidden Valley. We get set to inbound with 3 minutes, 37 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Jeremiah Noga tried to get it up there, couldn't quite do it. Sternenberger doing a good job of keeping it in bounds, but it's going to be a turnover nonetheless. Jeremiah Noga passing it off to Parker Wright. Hidden Valley going to need a chance to reset after that one. 19 turnovers on the night for St. Mary's. Jacob Tanner now passing it inside to Ryan Harry. Almost through the contact, but just rolling off the rim. Now outside to Parker Wright. He's going to move inside to the paint as well, and he's going to get fouled in the process. Hidden Valley consistent at the free throw line tonight. St. Mary's has had a little bit of trouble. Trayvon Foster, for example, 0 for 3 for St. Mary's from the line, but Parker Wright is going to miss his first one. Second one will fall for Parker Wright, 42-26. Parker Wright coming out of the game. In comes Garrett McGinnis, the leading scorer for Hidden Valley. He's got 14 points on the night. Next to him is Joe Blanton. He's got 8 points on the night, but been playing defense incredibly well. St. Mary's from Medford. Other teams in their division, you got teams like South Umpqua, Douglas, Cascade Christian, who's also here at this tournament along with South Umpqua. You also got Brookings Harbor here as well, and Douglas, all in the league for St. Mary's. Jacob Tanner moving up top, now passing it to McGinnis. He's been deadly from beyond the arc tonight. But Jacob Tanner going to show that he's just as good, sinking 3 for the Mustangs. Timeout is called on the floor, 45-26, the score. The Mustangs leading over the Crusaders. You're watching HVTV1.com.
HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. You're watching HVTV1's presentation of the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament. Hidden Valley now leading 45-26. After Joe Blanton gets the rebound, going to be out of bounds. McGinnis making a spectacular play, keeping the ball in bounds. He's going to be handling this one for Hidden Valley. McGinnis, good moves. A nice screen by Joseph Blanton, now working on the inside. Almost completing that one, but Ryan Harry with the rebound over back to Blanton, and he's going to follow up, redeem himself, and add a couple points to the lead for Hidden Valley. They now lead by 21 points, their biggest lead of the night. Sternberger, no good. So the 5 on the court right now for Hidden Valley, number 20, Garrett McGinnis, along with Parker Wright, Joseph Blanton, Jeremiah Noga, and Jacob Tanner. Fighting for that one was Parker Wright, but it ended up being a jump ball, I believe, was the call there. So Noga is going to inbound it to Jacob Tanner. Haggerty picking that one up off the floor. So again, 47-27, Hidden Valley leading by 20 here. Coming out explosive in this one. Quick pass intended for Jonathan Bird. Still going to just end up in the hands of St. Mary's. Foster, a nice play there, just so tall, able to work around all the guys on the inside from Hidden Valley. Under a minute now left in the third quarter of play. Ezra McLean handling for Hidden Valley, passing it off to Parker Wright. 47 seconds now left to go. Parker Wright working on the inside, almost through the contact, but he's just going to be fouled, and he's going to shoot for a couple here. Parker Wright, 6 points on the night for Hidden Valley. Jacob Tanner's got 8 points, but of course Garrett McGinnis, the scoring leader, still at 14. He's been at 14 for quite some time. He's cooled off just a little bit. But again, he's shot 4 3-pointers. He's 4 for 6 on the night. Parker Wright sinking both of them, 49-29. Pass intended for Trayvon Foster. Going to end up being turned over to the Hidden Valley offense. 16 turnovers for St. Mary's tonight. Going to roll out of bounds. 23.3 seconds left to go before the third quarter begins. Again, if you're sitting at home watching this one, you still got time to catch a game here at Hidden Valley High School. The Hidden Valley girls play Brookings next. You're not going to be able to cover that one on hvtv1.com, but they play next here at Mustang Court, the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament. Uemezu stealing that one into Ezra McLean, a bullet pass. Not able to be complete. Another turnover for Hidden Valley, though their numbers are good. That's only their 11th of the night. 7 seconds left to go now. Under 5, that's stolen by Parker Wright. He's being contested by Sternenberger, a nice block. No foul, and the clock will run out at the end of 3. It's 49-29, Hidden Valley leading by 20 over the St. Mary's Crusaders. It's going to take a miracle for the Crusaders to come back into this one, but we'll see if they can do it, starting with the fourth quarter next on hvtv1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
All right, getting right back into the action here on HVTV1.com. 49-29, the Hidden Valley Mustangs are leading over the St. Mary's Crusaders. A game where they thought they might be the underdogs, but still a chance, of course, for St. Mary's to come back, and a nice start there by Trayvon Foster. He's going to get a chance to make this one a three-point play with a free throw right here. He's 0 for 4 from the line tonight, though. Hasn't made one yet. So if you're going to foul a guy, have it be him. But Trayvon Foster standing at 6'5". He's only a junior, so he's going to have a chance to play next year as well. Skirmishing for that one, going to roll out of bounds. Inbounding it will be Aaron Christov. 3-point from attempt from Brother. Again, his name Aliloa Ke'ewalehua, but goes by Brother by his team in school. Number 3 for St. Mary's. Trayvon Foster, incredible work on the inside in the paint. Having an absolute monster game, has 13 points on the night so far. Nice screen by Uemezu. Parker Wright not quite able to take advantage of it. Now pass on the outside to Uemezu, working on the inside. Stolen by Brother almost. Not quite sure what the altercation was. Maybe Uemezu looked like he was struggling for the ball with Brother, but Uemezu's been in the thick of it tonight. He had a collision earlier with Sternenberger, was able to be okay from that. He's ended up on the ground a couple times fighting for the ball. McLean's going to be shoved out of bounds, almost into the hallway here at Hidden Valley High School. So we're going to do it again. 7:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hidden Valley leading 49-33. Iwamizu going to inbound it again. Over to McLean. Tough defense by Brother. A nice shot from McLean, a moving one, but it's not to be. Brother at the point, now passing off to Hristov. Tried to get inside, but he's going to end up being fouled by Joe Blanton. Blanton 10 points on the night for Hidden Valley. Following him is Parker Wright at 8. Also on the court is Matthew Umezu. He's got 5 on the night so far, but the leading scorer for the Mustangs still Garrett McGinnis at 14 on the night for the Mustangs. Leading scorer for St. Mary's is Trayvon Foster at 13. Hristov going to add one there. He's going to add 2, so 49-35 now the lead for the Mustangs. Jonathan Bird moving down court. Umezu inside to Blanton versus Foster. Now on the outside to McLean for 3 from the corner. It's good. 52-35. After that 3 from Ezra McLean. That's his first ball from deep tonight. Hidden Valley's hit 6 from long range tonight, all told. 4 of those coming from Garrett McGinnis, 1 from Ezra McLean, and 1 from Jacob Tanner. Hidden Valley still best at work in the paint in the mid-range. That's what they pride themselves on, with guys as tall as Joe Blanton and Gabe Birchfield and Garrett Haggerty. All guys standing taller than 6'4", 6'5". And Parker Wright, he's going to be able to go in by himself almost through the contact, but not able to do it, challenging the 6'5" Trayvon Foster from St. Mary's. A nice move there from Hristov over to Foster. He's going to work from Blanton, but he's going to get his fingertips on it. Nice block there. He's been a wall in the paint, not letting anything get past the senior Blanton. Right, trying to find an open man, passing it to Blanton. He's going to go on the inside against Foster. He's going to get fouled. So Blanton not able to get those points, but still a nice play nonetheless. 52-35 the score for Hidden Valley. 6 minutes even left to go here. Second to last game of the day here at the Evergreen Federal Bank Tournament. Again, Hidden Valley girls play right after this. Not on HVTV1. We'll be able to bring you the game tomorrow night against North Marion, a team that just beat Banks 50-49 right before this one. You want to watch that one? Tomorrow night at tune in at 6:20 or 6:30. However the day progresses, right here on HVTV1.com. Hidden Valley Mustangs against the North Marion Huskies. Girls basketball, our first one of the season. Covered a couple boys games, our second one of the season. Hidden Valley and HVTV1 loving to cover this basketball season. Hidden Valley boys looking for a bounce back season after last year, and the Hidden Valley girls looking to make another chance at a Skyline Conference victory and a run at the state title, finishing 2-0 last year at the state tournament, hoping to improve upon that this year. And the Hidden Valley boys basketball team looking to, in fact, make the playoffs this season. Having a 3-3 record to start the year would definitely help that cause. Blanton is going to get a couple free throws here. Good for one. Blanton 2 for 2 from the line after the technical foul. 54-35. Parker Wright going to get a couple here too. Parker Wright So Parker Wright goes 2 for 2 from the line as well, 56-35. You can only assume it was maybe a scoring error or something, not quite sure, but we're back into the action. Ezra McLean trying to get around Brother. He's going to do a good job of it. He's going to be fouled, going to shoot for 2. And 56-35 the score here at Hidden Valley High School. See the scoreboard there, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. This is the Evergreen Federal Bank tournament at Hidden Valley High School. Thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde for helping all Hidden Valley activities and athletics, and of course HVTV1 get this season rolling. Ezra McLean 2 for 2 from the line. That's his 7th point of the night. Passing it off to Rikov, inside to Foster. In the paint, another steal for Joseph Blanton. Ezra McLean moving fast, a little bit too fast for himself. He's going to lose control of that one. It's going to be a turnover for Hidden Valley. They've kept those numbers low, though. As far as unofficially, they only have 12 on the night so far. So keeping those turnover numbers down is a big reason why they're ahead. Able to convert on a lot of the mistakes that the Crusaders are making. They're playing fast, and Hidden Valley is taking advantage of the small mistakes that happen when you play a little bit too fast. Trayvon Foster coming out, and in for the Crusaders is going to be Francis Okeya. Jonathan Bird passing it off to Parker Wright. McGinnis going to end up getting fouled. Oh no. McGinnis shooting from the free throw line. His first one is going to be good. HVTV1 would like to thank the following sponsors for helping out HVTV1 as well as Hidden Valley Athletics and Activities. Evergreen Federal Bank President Jeff Hyde, Stephen Stark Excavation, Peter Allen Surveying, and Don Carter Enterprises, along with Dar Benton Construction, and Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati. Fourth quarter moving a little bit slower. We've had a lot of stoppages here. 5 minutes and 4 seconds left to go. 60-35. The Mustangs are leading. Mustangs, leading by 25 points. By far their biggest lead of the night. And they just keep building upon it. On the court right now for the Mustangs, Ezra McLean, Joe Blanton, Parker Wright, Ryan Harry, and Jacob Tanner all out there in the white for the Mustangs. Tanner playing tight defense. Hidden Valley not letting up. They lead by 25, but still playing as tough as ever. Joe Blanton with the rebound. Skirmish over the Mustang side in the middle of the court. And answering back is going to be, that's Sean Snyder for St. Mary's. 60-37 now. Mustangs are leading. Jacob Tanner trying to find an open man. He's guarded by Rajika Paul. He's going to do it himself. Almost. Ryan Harry fighting for the rebound. Rajika Paul getting it instead, the running back this season for the St. Mary's Crusaders. Going to mention a couple times throughout this broadcast, Rajika Paul, we haven't seen him too much in this game, but we saw a lot of him during football season where St. Mary's would win 34-16. Bit of a blowout there, but the Mustangs basketball team right here looking to answer back and complete a solid victory over the Crusaders, but not if Snyder's going to keep sinking threes like that. Haggerty passing it off to the sophomore Noga. Ezra McLean trying to work inside, guarded by Snyder, passing it off to Haggerty. Jeremiah Noga standing at 6'1" tall. One of the wide receivers on the Mustang team. First team All-State wide receiver. All conference, apologies there. Another couple points added to St. Mary's, but definitely a lot less loud as it was earlier when they would score. Mustangs still leading by 18. Jacob Tanner, a nice move there. Noga going to try from the free throw line. He's going to power it up there himself. Second-year head coach Alex Keller should be pleased with his guys' effort in this one so far. Still 3.5 minutes left to go. But they just keep playing their game, which is what he preaches. Don't worry about what the other guys are doing too much. Just worry about what we're doing and do it well. Ezra McLean fighting for that one, but Rajagopal going to try to power out of the inside. Snyder from mid-range. No good, but Rajagopal with the rebound. He's working outside, guarded by Noga. Guarded tightly, I might add. Now over to Sternenberger. He's going to try to work on the inside. Double coverage, and Ezra McLean with the steal. Another turnover for St. Mary's. Passing it off to Jake Tanner for three. No good. It's going to bounce off the rim, but Ryan Harry passing it back off the rebound. Playing a little bit of hot potato there, but eventually St. Mary's coming away with it. In for the layup. He's going to be fouled. That's Nathan Sternenberger. 2:52 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hidden Valley trying to close up their third win of the season. This live event on HVTV1 is presented in part by Bimart. Bimart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with Bimart. One for two at the line goes Sternenberger. Matthew Iwamizu passing it off to Ezra McLean. Moving up onto the inside. The layup is good. Nice job by Ezra McLean to power through the contact there. Oh my goodness, and a fantastic shot from three-point range. Heavily contested from Josh Banton. Did not expect that one to go in. More of a floater, and Tanner was heavily guarding him. A nice job by Banton. Passing it inside to McLean. He's going to lose that one. It's going to roll out of bounds. Hidden Valley, that's their 14th turnover of the night. 62-46. Banton, another one. That time from inside the paint, trying to chip away at this Hidden Valley lead. Under 2 minutes left. Still going to take a lot of might from St. Mary's, especially with how fast they're playing. All the turnovers has definitely been the story so far tonight. St. Mary's turning over the ball and Hidden Valley capitalizing on it. Noga inbounds it to Jacob Tanner. Back over to Noga trying to work onto the inside. He creates a lane for himself and gets it in for two. 64-48. Rajagopal for three off the rim, and Noga with the rebound. Passing it off to Iwamizu. Hidden Valley now gets a chance to reset their offense with 1:35 left to go before this one's all said and done. Over to Iwamizu trying to work onto the inside, and it's good. Another layup for the Mustangs. They're just going to keep building upon this lead inside the paint. Iwamizu and Noga doing good work inside there. 1:15 left to go before this one's over. Free throw attempts, a couple of them for Cody Connor, a 6-foot-tall senior from the St. Mary's Crusaders. He gets one. Umezu now holding on to that one, maybe trying to waste a little bit of clock. Ryan Harry now in possession there. Nice layup from Ryan Harry, finding a lane for himself there. Knocking down a couple points for Hidden Valley in the last moments of this game. Rajika Paul airballs that one over the rim. 42 seconds even now left in the fourth quarter. .5 seconds left to go as the chants start coming. This is over. 68-49. Free throw coming in from Garrett Haggerty. Another one sunk there. Brother for three off the rim. Now over to Jacob Tanner. Through the contact, another couple points for Hidden Valley in the last moments of this game. .16 seconds left to go. At the line for St. Mary's, that's number 10, Josh Banton. He's had a decent game. He's got 8 points now on the night so far after making that last free throw. Banton hit the floor pretty hard. He's going to be okay, though. 9 seconds left to go. So Banton's got 8 points. Might be able to build upon that there. The second leading scorer for St. Mary's is Trayvon Foster with 13. Banton missing that first free throw. And making the second. 72-51, that might be the final here in Murphy. Jacob Tanner going to hold on to that one. And the clock will run out. A 72-51 victory for the Hidden Valley Mustangs. Stay with us for the postgame show. We're going to try to get Garrett McGinnis for a postgame interview. You're watching HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati. And by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
I'm here with HVTV1's player of the game, Garrett McGinnis. My first question, student section loves you, obviously. That's nice to see. You guys lost 2 straight coming into this one. What was the mentality coming into this one against St. Mary's?
We just wanted to win. We were fired up. We all made our shots. It was
pretty easy win.
You especially, right? And how'd you guys counter their fast-paced offense so easily? It looked almost flawless for you guys, their fast-paced passes and all that and whatnot. How'd you guys counter that?
Well, their passes are very, very fast. We just sat down on our defense and played good.
So now, as you continue through this tournament here at Hidden Valley, what's it mean for you guys to host this tournament and hopefully grab a couple wins in front of the home crowd?
It means a lot, actually. It's huge. We do it every year, and I love this tournament.
Especially the student section loves you too. Best of luck tomorrow, man.
Thank you.
TV1 is presented in part by Bimart. Bimart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with Bimart. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. This has been the Bimart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. The Evergreen Federal Bank tournament here at Hidden Valley High School, a great event. You heard HVTV1 Player of the Game interview with Garrett McGinnis, saying how much it meant for him to win here at home in front of the home crowd during this tournament, and he did it in a big way. 72 points for the Mustangs to 52 for St. Mary's, a big win for them there. Their first win of the week for Hidden Valley. They bounced back after losing a couple straight earlier this week to now be an even 3-3 on the season so far. They lost to Marist Catholic and Brookings earlier this week, but now bouncing back, of course, against St. Mary's. Their next game tomorrow against South Umpqua. They beat them 80-59 their last time out. So hopefully another win for the Mustangs tomorrow night. Go down our sheet as we have it here. Leading scorers for Hidden Valley in the winning effort. Top three scorers, Matthew Iwamizu with 7. Jacob Tanner, he had 10 points on the night with a 3-pointer to his name. But of course, our HVTV1 player of the game, Garrett McGinnis, 4 3-pointers and a 14-point night for him for the Mustangs. A fantastic showing for him. We go down for the St. Mary's Crusaders. 8 points for Josh Banton and 13 for Trayvon Foster. But the story of the game, obviously, was the turnover numbers for St. Mary's. They had, 18 on the night, and compared to Hidden Valley's 11. Definitely one of the big factors why Hidden Valley was able to grab a win, and such a big one at that. And again, if you'll remember, 34-16 was the score between these two teams earlier this year in football. And now Hidden Valley coming back with a blowout of their own, winning by 21 points. Their biggest lead of the night was 25. And Hidden Valley, again, they improve to 3-3 on the season. They play tomorrow against South Umpqua, while St. Mary's, they fall to 4-3 on the season. They play Lost River here at the Evergreen Federal Bank tournament tomorrow. Give you a look at what's up and coming if you decide to make a stop by Hidden Valley tomorrow. Day 3 of the Evergreen Federal Bank tournament looks like this. Starting off the day, Fall River versus Cascade Christian girls, St. Mary's versus Lost River. The boys come up right after that. South Umpqua versus Brookings, that's a girls game. That one starts at 11:30. Brookings versus Fall River, the boys team at 1:15. Following that is Del Norte versus Banks, that's a girls game. Cascade Christian versus Phoenix at 4:45. After that, it's HV versus North Marion. You can watch that one right here on HVTV1.com or on our YouTube page at HVTV1 Student News, starting at about 6:30 p.m., same time as today. Hopefully a little bit earlier. We had a good overtime game earlier in the evening. But again, watch tomorrow, Hidden Valley versus North Marion. The girls face off against the Huskies. Finally, rounding out the day is Hidden Valley versus South Umpqua. The boys finish the day and hopefully can go 4-3 to wrap up their stint at home at this Evergreen Federal Bank tournament. And that will about do it for us tonight. We hope you enjoyed watching the Hidden Valley Mustangs on HVTV1.com. You've been watching the Bimart Game of the Week and the Event of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank at the Evergreen Federal Bank tournament here at Hidden Valley High School. You can watch a free archived replay of this event by simply logging on to HVTV1.com or on our YouTube page at HVTV1 Student News. Join us tomorrow night for another live event at the Hidden Valley Mustangs on HVTV1.com versus the North Marion Huskies. Join us at about 6:30 as the girls face off against the Huskies. Once again, the final score tonight, though, is Hidden Valley 72-51 over St. Mary's, an explosive win for them as they improved to 3-3 on the season. The executive producers of HVTV1 are Brian Miller, Dale Fisher, and Christopher Pendleton. Once again, for Christopher Mills Price, I'm Josh Eldridge, and thank you for watching, and good night from Murphy, Oregon.